Hello, fellow YouTube, it's MKPS here, and today we are talking about one of the systems that I grew up with in middle school and high school. This was a Christmas present whenever this was a Christmas present system. I still have the box and I still have the CD case that the system came with because it was a Walmart exclusive with a game you guys will see because I actually had to buy another copy due to a certain someone who I used to be friends with stealing majority of all the valuable GameCube games I had when I was little. So having to re-buy them all sucked. Good news is there's only like a few more that I want, like the Mario Parties and the Dash. Because I'm not really gonna go for a 4 set because the GameCube prices are just way too high. But if I find games for way under retail, I'm still gonna grab them, like I did here. So I think this was picked up 2 or 3 years ago. I walked into my normal free market that comes around every month, pretty much for one weekend only. I haven't seen the guy who I bought this lot from since I bought this lot, so I'm guessing 2 years, might be 3. It's probably what helped me start collecting GameCube again because it had some really big hitters. They were either 50 cents a game to a quarter a game. But technically now I sold off a bunch of the PS2 games that came in this lot. I sold off a bunch of the PS2. I didn't sell any of the GameCube stuff because I didn't have any GameCube stuff at all. I had really little GameCube stuff at the time. Yeah, so these were either 25 cents to a quarter a game or free if you consider the ones I sold. And it was an entire box full of GameCube, PS2, and some DVDs, some workout DVDs. The workout stuff I just gave away. But I sold the DVDs and a couple PS2 game duplicates, and it paid for the whole box for $10 technically. So these were free, but I'm still going to say a quarter, 25 cents to a quarter. And a lot of these are complete, so that's the other thing that kind of hit me. But you can tell they've been sitting because some of them have dust and stuff. And a couple had some bees in them originally, but I took out the bees in the cases. But the discs were in pretty good shape, and no disc rot that I can tell because they all play. Sonic Mega Collection is complete. And the manager on this is really pretty. Soul Calibur 2 is complete. And then the one I was really happy to finding this in that $10 box is a complete copy of Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition due to one of my ex-friends stealing my GameCube collection. This was part of that collection. At least it was only the disc, so I actually have 2 of these boxes. But it still made me mad because this is like a $60 game to replace normally. Even back then it was expensive. I know majority of these sports games ain't worth much. The one I know that's actually worth a little bit of money is this NASCAR. But these are normally just all cheap sports games. But since they were dirt cheap, I didn't really complain. Because I'm never going to buy these normally. I wish the cover art was in better shape, but it is a complete Crazy Taxi. One of the other valuable sports games, but I don't really consider this a true sports game since it is a lot more cartoony. And this NBA Streets Volume 2, and it is complete. That's actually a really nice copy. This one ain't worth that much, but it's still nice to actually get it for really cheap. It's that Midway's Treasure. I think one of the only few games in here that isn't complete is this Nat's Gold Zero Phone. You know, the rest of these are complete. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, and Day of Reckoning. Plus those really good PS2 games, but the one GameCube game, the Zelda game, was really expensive on the GameCube, so... Next we'll go to the games that I spent the most money on, but still, compared to the prices that I paid for these then now, these were all good deals. So we'll go over to the cheapest game, a disc-only of Wild World. I bought this at a pawn shop for $10. Next would be Gator Darkness, and this one is complete. And I think I paid $7.50 for this, but I could have paid $15. It was either $7.50 or but normally when I got these $15 games, I always grab two, because Buttbuster always did. If you buy them, you got... So I've probably had this one for a while. And thought I actually lost it, but I found it, so I was happy about that. But I did lose a copy of this. This is the only one. Because my original copy I paid $30 at Walmart, and that's the one my cousin stole. But I did find the box for that one. But then I walked into one of the resellers at one of the booths at the... Because this was last year. I know this was last year. The Sevierville Smoky Mountain Free Market. I walked in there, and he has some GameCube games on his shelf. And I picked up Smash Brothers. And I asked him how much for Smash. And he told me $25. And it is a complete copy. It actually had 2 monitors in it. So... I thought that was kind of cool. And then I have to go into my building to get the correct case for this, but I'm pretty sure this was last year as well. Oh no, this was bought in 2019. This was bought June of 2019. My second copy of this game. Since my first copy got stolen, but I still have my box. And that is Coliseum. I know I've seen the box for this recently. It's going to take me a while to go through the building to get the correct box out. But I know I have the original box. I pretty much have everything for this game. And it'd be nice if I could find the bonus disc, but if not, I have someone who will sell me the disc only for the bonus disc, because I do have all the paperwork for the bonus disc. That one was the most expensive at $30, and this is now what, almost $100 plus game, and Gator Darkness is like $160 to $180 a copy. I'm pretty sure I bought this at a video store. Because it's been a while, because this is one that I've had for a while. But it does have the monitor. And I'm guessing Food City, but I'm not positive. I know this one was 2. This Harry Potter, and it's complete. Then we have Judge Deaden. I don't know how to say this. This one's actually a valuable game now. This is like almost a $30 game. I'm missing the manager, and this was bought at Popcorn Video. I believe this was a deal store in Sevierville that closed, and I'm pretty sure I only paid $2 for that. This came from a pawn shop, but I'm pretty sure someone bought this from Smart Sense 10-15 years ago. Smart Sense was a thrift store, and they always used the stupid red crap. That's why I'm pretty sure it was Smart Sense that the person who bought this game originally got it secondhand from, and then I got it from the pawn shop for $1 because they hit the little dollar stick, little marker. But it's complete for $1. I'm not gonna be angry about a water damage. Just needs new box art, or new box art and a new box. Still, for $1, you can't complain. This one, you guys were seeing in an older video that this was picked up this year for $3. Not my best pickup, because this game only goes for about $6, but it is complete and it's in really nice shape. So I really can't complain. I'm pretty sure this was $1 or $2. This was $1 or $2. And it is complete. This one's complete as well. I've actually bought in quite a few of these, thinking I was buying 3, and I'm not, and I bought the same game twice. 3 times. I think I bought this game 3 times, because I actually have an extra manager in case I ever messed up the manager, so. And this one's one, I think I only got a couple bucks into it, because I sold the other one for, like, good money. It was, like, under $10. Spire the Dragon. Normally I leave. It was either $1 or $2, because I'm really cheap when it comes to GameCube buying. This one, you can tell, was $2. And it does have both discs, but it's missing the instruction booklet. But for $2, you can't really complain. I got this one for like $1.50. And it's complete. Because the guy at the booth had all his games. If you buy multiple of their games, they were 50% off the sticker. So that was nice. I'm pretty sure this was $2. And it's a complete cars. Pretty sure this was $2. Shark, I'm pretty sure was $1, and it is complete. This Harry Potter, I'm pretty sure was $2. This was a really good score. I was looking up, this was like a $20 or $30 game, and I paid $3. And it looks like this came from Game Crazy, so it's got some history to it, so that's cool. I picked this up at a thrift store, which actually doesn't price their games that bad. This was my second to cheapest GameCube game. This was only 25 cents. It is disc only, but for 25 cents, and it actually worked. It says it was scratched, but it hasn't acted up on me. Pretty sure this was $1. This one, I think it's another one that's gone up in price. And I'm pretty sure this was a thrift store pickup, and that's Freedom Fighters. It's complete minus here and here having damage. But still, for $1, I can't complain. And then another really good score at that free market or that thrift store that I got that one game for $3. They had Luigi's Mansion for $4. It's missing the actual mana, but for $4, I can't complain for a $50 GameCube game. Spy Hunter. Pretty sure this was gotten at the Spy Hunter was picked up at, what's that store? It was a pawn shop, I'm pretty sure. And I know this was a part of the pawn shop. I think this was $2. Yeah, this was $2. It was $1 or $2. I'm gonna say $2. And then this was my amazing pickup. I thought I paid $2 for this, but going back in my records, I think 3 years ago I walked into a yard sale and this lady had a stack of games. It was this, a couple PS3 games, and she said $1 each. And this is like a $40 to $60 GameCube game, and this is complete, and it's a really nice copy. So I was really happy about getting that. This one I know came from Food City. Oh no, Movie Land. This came from Movie Land. No, this was another video store. This was picked up for $2, and this is almost a $30 game, and it's complete. I think this was $1 at. It's box and disc only, but still for $1, you can't say no. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Scooby-Doo was $4, but I think I remember playing this as a kid, and that's why I didn't mind paying $4 because it's still under retail. I think this is a $20 game now. This is another one that has shot up for no apparent reason. Is the Yu-Gi-Oh game for the GameCube. This is now over a $20 GameCube game. And my local bookstore took forever to sell out, and they were selling these as low as $4 a copy. And this is a pretty, minus the matter, was a really good condition. This is another game that was stolen from me because I probably have stuff to complete it minus the cards, because cards probably got destroyed. Jimmy Neutron, I'm pretty sure was $1. I think this is like one of the few games from my original collection, because I'm pretty sure this came from, I just definitely know that was like $1. We have Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. This was $2 at the pawn shop. And then Avatar The Last Airbender. This was $1 at my favorite bookstore. And then we have the box only games. And all these were really cheap. We have the one I just bought a few days ago, Shock Tales, for $2. We have GoldenEye, Nothing, Everything or Nothing for $1. It's pretty much only missing the cover art. That there they just used the instruction booklet as the cover art. Same for Spider-Man. Still for $1 for a GameCube game. You can't say no. And then Splinter Cell Double Agent. It's the wrong case, but still, it's both discs are there. And I'm pretty sure this was $1 too. And then my 2 freebies. I was leaving my favorite bookstore. I was leaving my favorite bookstore and I went into the free bin. And there was a complete in-box Donkey Kong with the controller on the side. And in the I moved a few books down. It had the disc for Jungle Beat. So 2 GameCube games for free. One's disc only, but still. And this is actually a valuable. This is like a $20 or $30 game just for the box. And then I think even the disc I found was still a couple over $10. So that was really cool. And that should be 56 GameCube games. And if I think I did the math right, I think total it's like 140 that I got into it, and this should be like 500 to 600 easily. But I'm not gonna sell it. There is stuff I am gonna get rid of when my dad lets me get rid of it, but this stuff I'm not, because this is something I grew up with. And it's nice to actually have some games that I used to play a shit ton of growing up. So I'm gonna keep the GameCube games that I have. Because it's still one of my favorite systems growing up, because it was Nintendo's first disc-based console. And I've never really had one give me problems like the Wii. My original Wii won't read disc anymore. But my GameCube still works, and I have like 3 of them, because I bought out I want. I used to get consoles really cheap when my first job, and now I haven't scored that lucky. I think I only have 1 system from that day. Well, 2. No, yeah, just have the 1. I just have the Sega CD Genesis. It's the only system I still have back from my first job that I paid $3. Damn good pickup for that. I do think I lost a cable. Well, I don't think I lost the cable. I think I lost the little cover because I didn't think I needed it for the Genesis. But, yeah. So that's it on this video. I am going to be cutting down unless the stuff is really cheap for a while. Because I have been selling off stuff. Like, I don't think there's anything here I'm going to sell off. But I have other stuff hiding places that's going to be sold off. So let me guys know what you think. And I think that's it. So, peace.